Hello, welcome back. Message from Yomi. Nap with Russ until 32. Intend to help Sauro versus Malverni. Probably a bad idea long term. I mean, we know from our perspective that Sauro is probably the most powerful nation in the game right now. So helping them, probably a mistake. But who knows what intel Yomi has. Anyway, let's look at the battles. Quite a lot of interesting battles this month. First up, we have Sauro pinging the best province in the game. A lot of Yamabushis. These guys hit very hard. 18 attack skill with a 19 damage katana. They are undisciplined, so there's not many of them per square, I suppose. Well, deployed, I mean. They still fit normally on a square. It's a lot of them, though. Usually, I mean, these are sacred, but of course they're independent, so they're not going to get a big bless, are they? Good units, though. This is the screwed up province that's connected to the other side of the world, so nice wormhole if you can grab it. But there's the best province in the game. 204 Yamabushis. Otherwise, though, not a very powerful throne. You just got to be able to get through a lot of high-quality infantry, and you'll be fine. Sauro might be able to do it, but maybe not without a big army, I don't think. We also have Beratos grabbing more indie stuff. Good for them. Yellow Caves, we have Yomi taking another Pyrenees province. With some goblins this time. So, Caves looks like this now. Looks like Pyrenees moved to the side but didn't bump into anything. I did also notice as well, we don't get this in the message list, but you can see the icon. There was some assassinations here in Chillad Caverns. It looks like Ubar's still sending the Huris to seduce commanders. We don't see the successful seductions. We just see the ones that fail and lead to combat. And yeah, the combat looks a lot like that, but basically both Huris die, so it's a bit unfortunate for Ubar. I wonder if they successfully seduced anything. It's tough to know. Yeah, but there's Yomi anyway. New Jome. Beratos taking more Makoni stuff? Yeah. How's Makoni looking now? Okay, they're pretty much eradicated. No army left. Just the cap to get rid of. And that hasn't been opened yet, so... Yeah, it does look like Beratos is going to get the lion's share of all the Makoni territory. Kalem basically just gets the cap. Malverni gets the southern holdings, although the barbarians are... the barbarians struck again in convenient wooded area. A lot of barbarians around here. I think it's Beratos' fault. They've got misfortune and death. It sounds like a bad combo. What's Malverni's skills? Oh, they also have misfortune, it looks like. This is like the misfortune area. What about Kalem? Kalem's got some luck at least. Yeah, there's just constant misfortune in this area, so lots of barbarians, I think. Seems to be what's happening. What else? Forest of Gia. So yeah, Sauro attacking Malverni. So they're hitting a Malverni fort here with a lot of undead. But I think it's a pretty lightly defended area of Malverni's holdings. Yeah, so that is here. They did start moving stuff back towards their capital. So they're going to have to keep moving that, I think, to try and fight off Sauro now. Oh, this is right next to this throne too that they just pinged. I mean, Malverni shouldn't have too much trouble clearing out all the undead. How many raiders is it? It's a lot of combos though. I imagine Malverni doesn't like projectiles too much because, well, they're not wearing any armor. I guess they do have shields though, maybe it's not too bad. We'll find out. I think Sauro's going to take this pretty quickly though, it's already open. I can't imagine there's much in it, because Malverni just had so much force over here for such a long time. I I think Marboni might be able to get over and defend this fort. But this is probably gone already. So a bit of a shame for them. It's also possible Yomi is moving up goblins or something into these provinces to snag some of them. Which would hamper Marboni's efforts to get units over here, wouldn't it? I don't think Yomi should be helping Sarah, though. I think they're just greedily trying to just join in on other people's wars so that they can ninja some territory. But yeah, how is Sarah doing now? Still way out in front? Looks like it. Yeah, their research is shooting up. They're on course to overtake Yomi even. I guess we know what all this army is as well. It's a bunch of long dead filling out their numbers. What else have you got around here, Sarah? Not a lot. There's a ton of raiders in Mir, it looks like. Oh, and some Oyapatas and stuff. But yeah, mostly raiders. So lots of undead and raiders in this area. Not a lot of units otherwise. If Yomi hadn't agreed to help Sarah, he could just watch this unfold. And then probably grab a bunch of Sarah's stuff from the back. It's completely undefended. Instead, I think they're going to help Sarah get even bigger, unfortunately. But you never know. We'll see what happens. They've got a nap with a Roos as well, they said. Roos quietly doing their own thing. Let's see. So there's Forest of Gear anyway. Convenient wooded area getting attacked by bobs, of course, in the Misfortune part of the world. We have Lost World being attacked. So, oh, is this putting a... they put this palisades under siege, okay. Beratos attacking Mountains of Mist, finishing off Makoni. And then, yeah, Roos does storm Muspelheim's other fortress. Probably not much to see here. Then Muspelgeiji does some fire darts and then runs away. Respect. Yeah. So... nice for them, though. Yeah, so Roos gets to sit back and chill some more, probably. They could attack Beratos quite nicely now. They know that Sarah's in a war. Possibly know that they're also in another war. They've got a few scouts over here. So this border is ignorable for them for now. They've got a nap with Yomi. Oh, Sarah borders them on both sides, which is probably a bit uncomfortable, but... oh, they've built up some Draconians in their cap. Interesting. Seems like they'd probably want to attack Beratos now then. But we'll see. They might kick back and relax. That also seems like a Roos thing to do. Could work on grabbing some thrones too. Goat Island is very accessible to them. Set it for messages, by the way? Yeah. Alright then. So what else can we see? Yeah, this does look like a nice empty area for Roos to move into. If they wanted another target. Since, yeah, their borders on the other side look pretty stable now for a while. That would be nice for them. Ubar. Nobody really picking on Ubar. I thought they were going to be the target of some early coalitions to get rid of them, but they pieced out with Yomi early on. And they've just massing on Pyrenees borders aggressively, waiting for their moment to strike. Possibly a bit overly cautious, I'm not sure. I guess I'm just not sure how... I mean, because I just think, well, Yomi's stuff is just so difficult to kill, right? I just imagine they can walk over everything. But this is a big stack. I mean, it's like, what, 400 units? I mean, if you get enough units together, you will eventually just hit the Jinn and kill them. So, maybe it'll be... Can I see those units in the list? Oh, yeah. I mean, their stats are just so good, even... they're ethereal and invisible, and then they have 13 protection. They do have the iron vulnerability. Is that a thing? Would, do you guys have iron weapons? Nope, they got bronze weapons. And stone weapons. So that doesn't help them much. Oh, they've got short swords, those are iron. So far looks mostly like a frustrating position with Pyrenees. But, I mean, they could try knocking this off next turn. It is broken open already, so yeah. They might as well move into it. Let's sacrifice his Chillad to this stack. Does that matter much? I guess. I mean, it cuts off this too. There's another 120 things here. I don't know, I mean, Pyrenees has a lot of units, right? Army size, where's Pyrenees? And they're second on army. I don't know, I hope Pyrenees gets to smash into one of these stacks and wins. That would be good. We like an underdog. What else can we see? Was that Ubo we were just looking at? Let's see, after Ubo we have... Oh, Pyrenees, okay. Yeah. I hope they get to do something. Abyssia, still chilling out, I think. They have a nice amount of territory. They can probably sit back and get some research done. They probably want to get blood hunting up and running too, right? It doesn't look like they have any blood economy yet. In fact, nobody does, really. Maybe later. Malverni. Yeah, I guess, I don't know, maybe they bought this province off Baratos or something. They could be... I don't know, it could be a thing. It doesn't look like there's any more movement in whatever it was that happened last time. Either way, they're going to have to pull back over here now to deal with Sauro. Ooh, I just spotted as well. Their dragon is back. So that's good too. A dragon will make short work of all those long dead, that's for sure. Let's see how that comes into play. Muspelheim, yep, you're done. Mikoni, you're done. Sauro, still looking very strong. You got 2 wars on the go now. I'm not sure if the Muspelheim one still counts as a war, but yeah, big stack over here attacking Malverni, big stack over here sitting on Muspelheim. First on research and everything. Well, almost. Let's see. Yeah. On course. Memoria, still no movement. Still looking good though. Calum, still sitting on Mikoni, still not open. Yomi, also technically in 2 wars, but mostly with Pyrenees. That's the state of the world currently. Alright then. Good luck to Pyrenees. And this will be the next interesting region of the world. It would be nice if someone could slow down Saramartir a bit. Let's see if Malverni can pull that off. Anyway, there's turn 25. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hello, welcome back. A lot of battles this month. Looks like Yomi's on the warpath too. I haven't watched anything yet though. Because I think, judging by the Discord, there's some big battles this turn, so... Well, let's look at these first. Throne claimed, nice. Mikoni, new prophet, okay. Muspelheim, new prophet, okay. Those are both AI, so can't expect any cool names. Alright then, let's look at battles. First up, the Lost World. Okay, off to a good start already. We have an extremely long line of Shikomis versus the gigantic caveman stack. Who is favored here? I don't know. This is a lot of units, but the Shikomis with the big bless are pretty scary. So I'm not sure. We do have cavemen on both sides, which is very good. Let's see how this goes. So what do we have in front here? We've got cave grubs. They do hit pretty hard. Oh, this is AoE 1 too, which is cool. Are any of you guys relying on defense? I mean, I guess kind of the Shikomis, not really though, right? Well, an AoE attack is pretty useful for clearing out stuff. We have some cave cows with corrosive spit, also AoE 1. Ranged attack though, so might miss a lot. Some Marcata, probably not going to be relevant, but you never know. Some Lavaborn, some Becrides, more grubs back here. The chunky Bebrix guards. What are these guys again? The Meru warriors. Okay. Versus mostly Shikomis, it must be said, but there are a few Onis and Co-Onis. And at least one big Dione here. Yeah, exactly one. What else we got? Baked Beans the Prophet. And a Shura. It's a cool looking unit. Okay. So let's see how this goes. Any big spells? Stone Skin, Moss Body. Not really. Iron Skin, Moss Body, Iron Skin. Seems like Pyrenees has a lot more mages, that's for sure. But if they're just doing Iron Skin, then not super relevant, I suppose. Okay, how are a bunch of cavemen gonna stand up to all these Shikomis? Not super well. Burning ones? Well, Lavaborn. Also not super well. Okay, I think the Shikomis are very killy, very lethal, but they're also dying quite quickly. That's what seems to be happening. So I think purely because Pyrenees has a bigger army, they should be favored. Oh yeah, those Shikomis have vanished pretty much. But Pyrenees still... I mean, he's not routing, so that's good. Yep, the Shikomis are gone. We've still got quite a few Pyrenees units. Can he kill the big Dione? That's a quite good question. 109 hit points. Oh, he's got heroic toughness. 109 hit points, 31 protection. That's in addition to, yeah, all this stuff. The acid from the grubs and the cows and stuff might be pretty useful there, actually. Oh, you just got a massive hit. Oh, he's routing now, too. Why hit you that hard? Was it just a club? Merry Warrior hit Dione in the body with Great Club for 24 damage. Damage roll 34 plus 28. This is a protection roll of 30 plus 8. 24 points of damage. Jesus Christ. Well, that was a big roll against a very low protection roll. That's kind of surprising. What is your damage? Where are you? Oh, I mean, okay, it's a 34 damage club, though. Yeah, I mean, Jesus. I get the feeling... Just gonna go out on a limb here. Pyrenees is pretty good at countering thugs. That's the vibe I'm getting from all these guys walking around hitting for 34 damage. That die only lasted one round of combat and he went, nope. I'm peacing out. Probably didn't help that all those Shikomis died. Okay, so good start for Pyrenees. I mean, they have lost a lot of units, but that's got to be a big loss for Yomi, right? They lost 102 Shikomi. I guess it becomes a question of how quickly can Yomi replace these, right? If he's putting out like 40 a turn, okay, it's probably not actually that big a deal versus all this. Because you just lost 50 Bebix gods. Are these cap only sacreds or something, maybe? Yeah, it'll come down to how quickly they can replenish losses. Because they traded equally purely on numbers, but... We do know that Yomi is producing a lot of Shikomi. But then again, Pyrenees also has a lot of units to throw around, so who knows? Yeah, Yomi is also busy as well. They're also attacking Marverni, so... What else we got? We've got Baratos attacking some Barbs, okay. So Yomi into Marverni too. Is this just Dione? Yeah. So a lot of PD though. How'd you do here against the PD? Not super convincing, it must be said. But you'll be okay. Heroic Endurance is a nice one. So that goes fine. Lyratos. Yeah, a lot of PD there. We've also got attacking... Oops, wrong one. We've also got attacking Pyrenees itself. So, is this another Dione? Am I blind? There you are. There you are. So, are you in the Hall of Fame? No. This might be pretty rough, actually. These guys... Oh, these are just, No, I mean, Club 25, Boulder 37. They also have fire resist, right? So the fire shield they don't mind as much. It looks like they've routed already, though. Well, some of them have. These guys just have so much protection. It looks like he'll be fine. Okay. Got himself some kills. So Pyrenees is under siege then. Even though Yomi just lost all of their big army. So they might not be able to actually break down the fort at this point. Who knows? Sea Stag Lake. A lot of Kalulu. Is this a regular province? Probably, right? So Kalulu should be trivial. No fire shield though. Yeah. So Yomi doing well other than that one big loss. We've then got Sauro into Great Feral. Not much to see here. Wait, they were defeated? Oh, okay. Oh, there were actually units here. I thought that was just PD. Okay. So try to take a province with just a few raiders. So what happens? Does the leader die again? Because that's always funny when it happens. No. The leader is... Maybe. Oh, maybe. What are you on? 12 hit points still. What about the horse? 11? I think that leader's going to die and then they all rout again. Yeah, okay. I feel like if the commander stayed back here on just hold, stay behind troops, that might be better with fire and keep distance. I'm not sure, but that I feel like we've seen this multiple times, right? So that was... Which one was that? Great Feral? Okay. Good news from Arverni. Zaburia then. Dione into almost nothing. This one has Stone Birds. Very nice. People really need to deal with these Dione. Or come up with some way of dealing with them, because they're only going to get worse. Eventually they're going to have Phoenix Power and Soul Vortex as well, which is, yeah. I don't think you want to let Yomi have a good early game. It's probably a good lesson to take from this. Land of Plenty then. Veritas into AI Makoni. Battling Keepes, more Sauro into Malverni. Another small battle. Archer v Archer though. So, better situation for Sauro. There's Keepes. Woods of Friendship. Oh wow. Bruce bringing out some Zmei. Some Draconians too. Some Manticore. Dude, Roos has been busy. I don't remember what this province was. It's not a throne, is it? It looks a bit small for a throne. There are some mages though. Okay, let me just check. What is that? Woods of Friendship. It's not a throne. Okay. Just another indie province. Fortress at Gila. Okay, so this is where we saw all those skellies. Yeah, they stormed immediately. Can they get in okay? Long Dead aren't super powerful on their own, but might be enough of them. Ah yes, the Malverni Bless, of course. So yeah, looks like they took that forward. Did lose half of those Long Dead though. Spies of Ascension special. We have a Long Dead attacking God. So yeah. And finally, Estenofia is Independence attacking... What is that? 2 Ettins? Leric the Ettin and Pud the Ettin. Oh, I love those guys. We do have some stuff here though. Do you defeat the mighty Ettin? Looks like yes. Okay. Well, there we go then. So that's it for messages. Okay. Let's, where's Yomi? We'll start there again. So, Yomi. No Shikomis in your cab. You have Shikomi over here and Shikomi over there. It sounds like song lyrics. But, okay, we can't see any reinforcements on their way to help underground, though. So, I guess they moved the big stack onto Lost World. And, lost. So, Pirani might be able to push Yomi back off them, which is nice. And, yeah, Ubar's just hanging out, you know? Just chilling. Can we see any more seductions? No. Well, if they were successful, we wouldn't see them, I don't think. So, you know, interesting spot for Pirani to be in. You should be able to easily take back some of this stuff. The Dione is a bit of a problem, though. But I'm sure he can manage it. Those big guys with the clubs, what are they? The Meru... what are they called? Meru Warriors? These things fuck. Like, holy shit. It's quite interesting that they're underground and these things don't have dark vision, though. I just realized that. Why is that? Interesting. So none of these things see... so you guys have 50% dark vision. And these things do. I guess it's just the Meru Warriors. Maybe there's something special about those guys? Do they come from forest or something? Can be recruited in the capital as well as highland and mountain forts. I see, okay. Well, interesting. I wonder why Ubar has just sat here. Like, do you think he's afraid? Or do you think he's made peace with Pirani? Because that wouldn't be too bad, would it? Just take his cap circle back and then just make the slow march up and just fight Yomi. Wonder if he knows that Yomi's also fighting Malverni. Abyssia's doing well, aren't they? Okay, so there's Yomi anyway. What else can we see? Beratos? I think they're doing fine now then, aren't they? Nobody's attacking them. Whatever that was between them and Malverni seems to have been a one-off. I think they're just chilling now. Roos, where was so they put a big stack in Woods of Friendship. They have a lot of summons. Got some Firebirds going here as well. These cause a bunch of good events, don't they? Well, they found some gems, so good start there. So yeah, Roos also having a good game. Have they finished off the Mooseville Fort yet? Oh yeah, they've got that. Yeah, so they're doing well. Wonder what they're going to do next. Ubar, just chilling underground, hanging out. Pirani, yep, look to those guys. Abyssia, also just chilling at the moment. What happened here? Abyssia attacking Roos. What was this about? Was this accidental? These things do stealth. May have accidentally moved instead of stealth something into the throne. Why would you be stealthing a mage around though? I guess they don't really research. No, I don't know. Didn't amount to much though. Malverni. So you've just lost a big chunk of your stuff. So you lost the fort here. Yeah, he does have his stuff on the way though. Where's the dragon now? It's not in his cap. It's not there. Where is that dragon? Can't see it on the map. I guess it might be in here and I'm just overlooking it. Elder Druid. Pony Chieftain. I'm not sure where the dragon's gone now. Bit interesting. Or maybe over here? Ah, it's over here. Okay, so the dragon's in Mountains of Evernight. Great Feral is where those raiders bounced off. Okay. Doesn't look like Yomi's much of a threat to him yet. He might be okay, actually. He's gonna send this over this turn, right? Maybe he bumps something? And the dragon is nearby. I guess these things are a threat to the dragon, unfortunately. But a lot of the other Sarah stuff isn't, I don't think. It's mostly just archers and skeletons at the moment, isn't it? It does have a lot of Oyapatas nearby, though. He's still sieging Muspelheim, too. I guess he's just trying to dom kill him, which, yeah. I know that feeling. So we'll see how Marvoni does. He is still leaving stuff on his border with Baratos. So I guess there's not like some kind of truce there. It's just a Cold War or whatever. Muspelheim, yep, dead. Makoni, dead. Saro, yep, doing very well still. Femoria, still quiet, but I mean, you're taking a lot of provinces. What did you get this turn? Oh, nothing. Rooted out a monster ball. Okay. Fair enough. Calum, also pretty quiet. Still sieging Makoni. That is open though. We might see it next month. If he's ready to storm. What did you catch? Oh yeah, the ends. That's pretty funny. Seems like they're doing pretty well. And that should take us back to Yomi, yeah. So graphs-wise, provinces... Yeah, Pyrenees had a big bite taken out of them, but you know, they might still be okay. Ubar, Kalem, Abyssia are all just sitting still at the moment. Rus kind of sitting still, but you know, they got some stuff. Femoria sitting still. Big winners this turn, Yomi, Baratos, and Saro in terms of provinces. Forts, Saro way ahead. Income, Saro way ahead. Gem income, Yomi way ahead. Blood income, no one. Research. Looks like Saro has become the research leader. Congratulations. What about army size? So they took a tiny dent from those skeleton losses. Wow. That was basically nothing. What about Yomi? Let's see. Let's turn off everybody that isn't of immediate interest to us. Okay. So Saro, tiny dip. Marvoni, doing pretty well actually. Still churning out tons of units. Pyrenee, big drop off. Yomi, smaller drop off, but they're now equivalent. Which is funny because, yeah, Yomi's deploying no units to the war with Pyrenee now. So Pyrenee should be able to take their stuff back from them, I think. We'll see, I guess. That's a good thought, actually. Can I see... I had a thought about something I could look at then, but I don't remember what it was. I lost it as soon as it came to me. Well, maybe I'll remember next turn. As it is, though, I guess I'll leave things there. It's turn 26. Interesting turn. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.